Here's the process how you can apply for your adopted child's Portuguese nationality. Thinking about applying for Portuguese nationality for your adopted child? It's not as easy as ticking a few boxes. But don't worry, I'm here to make sure this process is clear and simple. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do step by step. So, let's get started. Hi, I'm Jason, Director at TIC Global. In one of my recent workshops in Daman, one of the questions that really caught my attention was about the adoption process in Portugal. How does this process actually work? People wanted to know the process, the timelines, and of course, the never-ending list of documents. And that's what inspired me to make this video. I realized these may be questions so many families have, and today I'm going to make sure I answer as many as I can. The very first step in this process is having the foreign adoption legally recognized in Portugal. Now, why is this necessary? Because Portugal doesn't automatically accept adoption judgments made in other countries, even if those judgments are completely valid where they were issued. Now, this legal process is called the review and confirmation of a foreign judgment. The Portuguese court does not investigate personal details or parenting suitability. Instead, it focuses on ensuring that, number one, all parties had their say, which means the court checks that everyone involved in the adoption process had an opportunity to be heard and if the due process was followed. Number two, the judgment was made by a competent authority. The court ensures that the decision was issued by the appropriate legal body in the foreign country. Number three, the judgment aligns with the Portuguese laws and values. It verifies that the adoption doesn't violate any constitutional principles or public policies in Portugal. Now, if the court finds that the original adoption decision was unfair or did not follow proper legal steps, it can reject it. Now, this is very important because without this approval, the adopted child won't be legally recognized as a child of the Portuguese parent. Who is involved and what documents are needed? To process the case, the court needs a clear identification of all parties involved in the original adoption judgment. This includes the full name, identification documents like passport or national IDs, marital status, and current residential addresses. In fact, in some cases, especially in adoptions from countries like India, the biological parents might not be named or legally unknown. When this happens, the Portuguese public prosecutor steps in to represent the missing party. This can lead to delays due to international notifications and waiting periods. If the adoption involved an institution such as an orphanage, their cooperation is essential. You'll need a power of attorney from them. This document must be signed by the authorized rep of the institution, be notarized or certified by an authorized body, and must be sent to your lawyer in Portugal. The documents you will need are the Portuguese birth and marriage certificates of the adopted parents that are available from the Portuguese Civil Registry, certified copies of the foreign adoption judgment showing all legal details and parties involved, power of attorneys or POAs, one from each adopted parent, and, if applicable, one from the institution involved in the original adoption. Now, these documents are critical for initiating the legal process.
Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to share some exciting news. We've launched a brand new website, and that's not all. So we are proud to introduce the Portuguese Passport CSA, an AI-powered chatbot designed specifically to guide you to every process of your Portuguese passport process.
Whether you're confused about your eligibility, stuck on your documentation, or just need a quick answer, our chat box is here 24/7 to help simplify your process. It's fast, friendly, and built to give you accurate information, real-time support without the stress of waiting for replies from your agents. So if you're starting your Portuguese passport journey, head on to our website and let CSA do the heavy lifting. Your path to Portuguese passport just got a whole lot easier and agent-free. Apostille's legalizations and translations. Every document must meet a specific legal standard. And here's how you can ensure that your documents are accepted. Number one, Apostille. If the country where the document originates is a part of the Hague Convention, it must be apostilled. This is a special certification that verifies the document's authenticity. Number two, legalization. For countries outside the Hague Convention, documents must be legalized at the Portuguese embassy or at the consulate. Number 3, translations. All documents not in Portuguese must be translated. While translations can be done abroad, it's highly recommended to have them translated in Portugal. Number 4, proper preparation of these documents is essential to avoid unnecessary setbacks. Timelines for the process. The duration of the process varies depending on the complexity of the cases. Here's what you can expect. So if your case is a simple case, and if everyone is cooperative and all the documents are in order, the process might take just a few months. However, if your case is a complicated case, that is, if the parties are missing, uncooperative, or represented by the public prosecutor, then delays are going to happen. In these cases, the process can extend beyond a year due to international summons and waiting periods for responses. Understanding the timelines helps set realistic expectations and plans accordingly. Applying for Portuguese nationality after recognition. Now, once the adoption is legally recognized in Portugal, the next step is applying for the Portuguese nationality. At this stage, the adopted child is officially considered the child of a Portuguese citizen under Portuguese law. Documents required for the nationality application. Number 1, birth certificates for the applicants, which must be apostilled or legalized and translated into Portuguese. Number 2, notarized copy of the applicant's passport. This is to confirm the applicant's identity. Number 3, police clearance certificates or PCCs. Now, this document must be obtained from the applicant's country of birth, the country of citizenship, and the country where the applicant has lived after turning 16. Number 4, Portuguese birth and marriage certificates of the adoptive parents. Number 5, 2 affidavits specific to Indian applicants. These must confirm that the applicant no criminal conviction. As with the previous stage, all documents must be properly apostilled, legalized, and translated. Practical tips for a smooth process. Here are some practical recommendations to make the process smoother and more efficient for you. Number 1, analyze the adoption judgment. Determine if a joint application is possible. If so, this can save a significant amount of time. Number 2, secure POAs early. Delays can occur when waiting for POAs from institutions or individuals. Start this process as soon as possible. Number 3, gather all documents simultaneously. Don't wait for one step to finish before preparing for the next. Having all documents ready can save you months and sometimes even years. Number 4, plan for older or complex cases. If the adoption involved an institution that no longer exists, or if the documents are outdated, be prepared for additional steps or potential disputes. Benefits of Portuguese nationality and the final step. Once the nationality application is approved, the adopted individual gains all the rights of a Portuguese citizen. These include the ability to live, work, and study anywhere in the European Union, access to healthcare and social benefits in Portugal, the right to vote and participate in Portuguese elections. These benefits make the process worthwhile for families who want to secure a bright future for their adopted child. The key to success is ensuring every step is handled with precision and care. So if you're thinking about applying for your Portuguese nationality for your adopted kid, it's a big step, but you don't have to do it alone. Adoption and nationality processes can be tricky with lots of legal steps and paperwork. If you want clear answers and real support tailored to your case, hit the link below and book a free one-on-one consultation with our team. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.